We are here now with Sean McDonnell in your 16th season with New Hampshire. The last 10 of them, you've gone to the playoffs, the longest active streak in FCS football. Congratulations on that. And what has been the formula to such consistency year after year after year in Durham?
Obviously, it starts with players, and we've been fortunate. I think we've had a pretty good recipe with how we look to recruit kids that fit what UNH is all about. We're a blue-collar, hard-hat, lunch bucket type of place, and the kids that we have recruited have really embraced the opportunity to continue on with the legacy and carry on the tradition at UNH. And last year was a perfect example. We started off 1-3, struggled a little bit, and I thought that part of the kids, their makeup, really enabled us to turn things around in the middle of the season and carried us through the end of the season. Got to the playoffs and made some noise there, but it's a credit to the kids. And the other things too, great assistant coaches, guys that work for me, throughout the years have been good coaches, but the staff that I have did a great job with the kids.
We talked to you first because you were picked first in the CAA for the preseason polls. Now, last year, Maine won the CAA. They were picked 8th in the preseason polls. How much stock do you put into the preseason rankings?
Absolutely nothing. I've been around this league since 1991. I've been head coach since '99. And always somebody changes the way things are going. Maine last year, Richmond 2 years ago, Villanova 3. You just watch what happens in this league when teams that aren't really marked with great numbers in the preseason, but the coaches know. And from watching the team the year before, like a William and Mary team right now, I think it's close to being a really good football team. And there's never an easy path to the championship because of all the good teams you play in the CAA. But I'm telling you, it means nothing right now. It's last year's laurels. We got to win on this year's results and what the efforts are.
Conference always wide open in the CAA. I'm going to talk today with several coaches, I'm sure, that would love to be able to find one good quarterback. You have two that play very well in your system, Andy Vallis and Sean Goldrich. Will we continue to see them split snaps throughout the year?
Probably won't see them split snaps as much as they have. Sean kind of separated himself a little bit at the end of the season, had a good spring, but Andy's so close to him. The great thing about it, to my mind, it's 1 and 1A right now. And I think that Andy may be used a little bit in our offense at a couple other positions at times. We're going to need 2 quarterbacks because we run the quarterback and we play with the quarterback and move him around. So probably won't see them playing together like they have in the past, but you'll see both of those guys taking snaps and feel very comfortable. Both the kids, great players.
Let's move over to the defensive side of things. Last year, New Hampshire led the CAA in sacks without one individual player in the top 10 for sacks for a player. That means it's a team effort out there. Tell me about your defense.
Well, I think John Lyons and our defensive coach have done a tremendous job of getting the kids to play team-oriented defense and, running to the football, playing multiple kids. You want to play 4 linebackers. You want to play 4 defensive tackles, 3 defense, and having everybody play, and then finding a way to utilize their abilities to the best of our situations when they're playing the game. And, our defense has always taken a back seat at New Hampshire to the offense, and our kids take great pride in becoming a better defense and becoming a good defense, and that's what we're going to have to do this year to be successful, play good on the defensive side of the football.
Well, you open up against Toledo on August 30th out of the MAC conference, a challenging start to the year. Talk about how you're going to get your team ready for the start of the football season.
Well, the big thing for us is get through camp. We got to come in to camp in great shape, which I think we are right now, and we always talk about winning camp and doing a great job of preparing yourself for the game. So when you come into camp, you're getting in football shape, not getting in shape. And then Toledo game is going to be extremely challenging. We played them 2 or 3 years ago, and they manhandled us. They really tore us apart. They are a very, very good football team. It's going to be at their place, be a challenge. But it's a 1 week, 1 practice at a time mentality we got to start looking at. It starts with camp.
All right, well, best of luck to you. We appreciate your time.
Really appreciate it, man.
All right, we're going to send it over to Bobby Burrows. He's got 2 of your big guys. You must have told him about the spread that M&T Bank Stadium gives us here at Media Day.
They love to eat.